Okay, say hi. You gonna say hi? Hmm? So here is the tame kitten that I actually caught him just by hand this morning. He showed up after several days looking for food. What are you doing? And I believe it's a little boy. He ripped one of the feathers off this toy. I'll have to hide it. This is my other cat's favorite toy, and he's just tearing it up. So what we know about him is that he is a polydactyl cat. Polydactyl. And I noticed he had really huge feet, but I only counted 5 toes on his front. But when I was playing with him, I realized there is a 6th nail coming out of his dew claw on each front foot, and then he's also got dew claws on his back feet also. And he has very, very sharp claws. He's very attention needy, yes. It was kind of and I know some of this, some of these behavioral things may go away with age, because I know that when I had trapped Chance, you know, she used to tear through the house at night and just, don't rip the feathers out. Tear through the house at night and just cause all kinds of mayhem. But she's an extremely laid-back cat now. She's about 3 years old, we estimate, because she was about a year old when I trapped her. So I'm hoping some of the things go away with age. I'm not really a cat person. I love cats, but I'm more familiar with dogs, I guess you could say. And we seem to be having some problems with him jumping up on you if you're not paying attention to him, and that is very painful. And so you know, I don't want him doing it to my mom, first of all. Not only is she allergic to cats, but those claws are very sharp. He's already drawn blood on my leg from scaling me when I refused to pay attention to him. And so I've just been putting him back down on the floor every time he jumps up on my leg, because I don't want him getting into that habit when I'm sitting at my craft table of him jumping up on my legs or jumping up on my craft table. I don't want that I don't want that to be a habit that sticks with him. So I've been trying to, every time he jumps up, I immediately put him back down. And that's the only way I really know how to handle it. And my other cat, Chance, she hasn't been, it hasn't been going horrible, but I can tell she's stressed out, because when she's stressed out, she'll find a spot in the house and she'll just sleep for days on end. And she's been sleeping on my my bed and has hardly moved since I brought him in the house. And they haven't even really seen each other, come in contact with each other yet. So, I mean, I'm glad it's not aggression, because cats can certainly kill each other. We'll just have to see how it goes. All introductions take time. I think a lot of people don't understand that when they get animals, is that it takes time for them to adjust and the other animals to adjust, and even for humans to adjust. You are just going to tear that toy up, aren't you? I tried playing with him with the smaller, or with the cheaper toys. He didn't want none of it. He just wanted that bird. So, besides that, he's doing really good. My boss got her clinic date delayed, so he's just staying with me for a night, and then he'll be leaving tomorrow to be transported up to Linwood, which is like a 6-hour drive from here. Because in Western Washington we have a feral cat clinic that only spays and neuters feral cats. They'll do tame cats too, but they mainly, it's a non-profit, so they mainly just deal with animals that aren't owned. And it's kind of like a mass spay and neuter clinic where they're spaying and neutering hundreds a day. So it's definitely got some sharp claws. Why? I don't understand why he's chewing. Why is he chewing? Do cats go through a teething stage like puppies do? Yeah, he's gonna be a handful. My mother admitted that she started falling in love with him. She walked out of the bedroom. I was inside the other room watching TV, and she walked out and she was like, well, me and him are buddies now. And I'm like, why is that? And she's like, because he's following me around everywhere and wants attention from me. Hey, that's my camera. And we think we've settled on a name for him. I'm not sold on it, but I was just talking to my mother about how he kind of reminded me of Moukite, and that's like a multicolored stone that has red and black and brown and gray in it, and it's just a really pretty stone. And she's like, well, we could call him Mookie, short for Moukite. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to name the cat Moukite. And she's like, well, how about Jasper? And then she's like, how about Moukite Jasper? And we could just call him Jasper. So he may be a Moukite Jasper. Oh, he's taking a pee. You will have to excuse him. He has excellent litter box skills. Now he's covering it up so it doesn't smell. Are you all done? You're done going pee? You're pretty adorable, you know that? And he's a little bit emaciated. It's kind of typical when you live, you know, when you have to fend for yourself. I feed the cats out there, but there's a lot of cats. I'm sure they're all all of them aren't getting their fair share. So, come here, I'm trying to video you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Are you being camera shy? He definitely likes to chew on stuff. I was just glad we didn't invest in new couches yet, because when we first got Chance, the first 6 months, she just tore up the back of the couches really bad. And we were going to get new couches, but I'm glad we didn't. Because now he can get out of that stage. She pretty much grew out of it after 6 months and just stopped scratching on the couch. You know, we always told her no when she would start scratching. But now she just goes for her cardboard scratchers, and she likes those a lot better now. So we'll let him kind of phase out of it. Hopefully, right? Hopefully. You're so beautiful. I always wanted a black cat, and somehow I got 2 beautiful colored cats. Yeah, how is that? I didn't even pick you 2. You guys found me, huh? Huh? So it's been kind of a stressful week, to be honest, and it's finally starting to get a little bit better. My Shar-Pei mix, we believe, had a pinched nerve in her lower back, and she was in a lot of pain, and I think it was a pinched nerve as opposed to arthritis, because it was so sudden, and there just wasn't a comfortable spot that she could find and not be in pain. And all of the baby aspirin and tramadol wasn't working, and finally after 2 days, she was still in a lot of pain at like 5:30 this morning when I took her out to go to the bathroom, and then she woke up at 11 and she was a totally different dog. She was wagging her tail again, and it was a big relief, because it's just, you feel so helpless when your animals are in pain, and there's really nothing more you can do besides keep giving them pain medicine and wait for it to go away. And I've had pinched nerves before, and I don't, I'm pretty tough when it comes to pain, and I don't cry a lot when it comes to pain. Half the time I don't even feel cuts that I get, or because I get wounded a lot when I'm outside, and I've got animals and pens, and I'll usually cut myself on one of their pens and not even feel it, so I definitely know how bad a pinched nerve hurts, and it'll bring me down to my knees, and I've had 2 of them in my lifetime, one in my side and one in my neck, and they're really hard to get through, to deal with. You can't get comfortable. And then a couple days before this whole thing happened with her pinched nerve, my black lab Dane mix broke his nail, and he was in a lot of pain. And to make things worse, we had to finish removing his nail so that it could begin to heal, the part that was broken off and just flopping around on his foot. And he has a horrible phobia of getting his nails cut. And so, even for 2 big girls, it's hard to hold down a 60-pound dog that, in a sense, is fighting for his life, because he's just so terrified of people touching his feet. And I've tried working with it. The 6 years that I've had him, I'm his 3rd home. And he ended up breaking off the nail himself in the struggle, and it's healing now, thankfully. But Yeah, I usually have my mom's friend come over because it takes 3 of us to hold him down and cut his nails. And he was super stressed. So, I don't know, do you have any more traumatic news to add, Mr. Moukite Jasper? Just that you're freaking adorable? He's a good cat. He's just a kitten. Just a crazy kitten. I like adopting adult dogs and adult cats. I'm really not into kittens and puppies. I hate the teething stages. I hate, the training and everything, the potty training. So all 3 of my dogs I got as adults, and I never had to potty train any 3 of them. Any of the 3. They were all potty trained. One, Brutus, my Lab Dane mix, was potty trained when I got him. And then my Shar-Pei mix and my flat-coated retriever potty trained themselves on the first day. And they were all adult dogs. And my mother's 2 dogs she got as puppies and were a nightmare to get trained and potty trained. So I definitely prefer adult animals over babies, but I really can't complain with Moukite Jasper here. I can't. You want to say hi? And just an update on the chopping. After I had made that video last night, and released that cat, I went back out a couple hours later, and that same cat was back in the trap again. So apparently getting trapped wasn't too much a concern for him as long as he was getting the salmon that was in there. So I haven't checked the trap in a few hours, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to trap any of the ferals before this little guy gets taken tomorrow to get his no-nos taken away. We don't want no-nos. We don't. No-nos are bad. They're bad. I know you don't think so, but trust me. No-nos they're just not any fun. No. And there's too many babies in this world for you to keep your no-nos. Yeah. Are you a good boy? How come you're not meowing? You usually won't shut up. Totally opposite personality of my other cat, Chance. I mean, she's a true semi-feral, she pretty much minds her own business, and when she wants attention, she'll let you know, but if she doesn't want attention, then you just need to leave her alone, and he's just only pay attention to me kind of cat, so we'll see how it all works out. We'll see. And he's not afraid of dogs. That's a good thing. Chance was scared of dogs, and none of my dogs had ever lived with the cat before when I got her, and somehow I managed to get them all trained, and it's all a matter of making the cat the top animal of the pack, so that they treat her as a dog in a sense and respect her and don't see her as a prey animal, because all of my dogs have varying levels of prey drive. Most of them have very high prey drives, and so it was very important to teach them that kittens were not prey, and so the dogs are very curious of this cat, and You just have to teach him that you are not something to be eaten, right? No, you're too cute to be eaten. Look at you. Look at that cute little face. I know. Aren't you gonna meow? Say bye. Meow. 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 Alright, I guess I'll cut the video out there. He's usually very vocal. He does not stop meowing. I'm getting tired. You ready to bed down for the night, bud? Yeah? Pretty boy. You're very beautiful. Say bye, all friends of YouTube. Can you say that? Say bye, all friends of YouTube. Oh, you kissing them and marking your scent. How sweet. How sweet. My little Jasper. I don't know, you're probably tired. I'm gonna feed you some tuna before I go to bed. I am, because you can't eat tomorrow. Because you gotta get your no-nos fixed Tuesday. Yeah. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys, and I appreciate the support. Bye.